Under UK employment law, what must training provided by an employer be? A. Optional and unpaid. B. Relevant and appropriate to the job role. C. Based only on company preference. Correct answer: B. Relevant and appropriate to the job role. Employers must provide suitable training to ensure employees can perform their duties safely and competently. Which law requires employers to assess workplace risks before deciding on training needs? A. Data Protection Act 2018. B. Health and Safety at Work, etc. Act 1974. C. Companies Act 2006. Correct answer: B. Health and Safety at Work, etc. Act 1974. Employers must assess risks and provide necessary instruction and training. What is a training needs analysis, TNA, in workplace education? A. A marketing plan. B. A process to identify skills gaps and compliance requirements. C. A payroll audit. Correct answer: B. A process to identify skills gaps and compliance requirements. A TNA helps ensure training meets legal and operational needs. If training is required to comply with health and safety regulations, who pays for it? A. The employee. B. The employer. C. The trade union. Correct answer: B. The employer. Employers are responsible for funding legally required training. Under UK workplace compliance rules, when should health and safety training be refreshed? A. Only once at induction. B. When risks change or periodically as appropriate. C. Never after initial training. Correct. Answer: B. When risks change or periodically as appropriate. Refresher training may be necessary to maintain safety standards. What is the purpose of equality and diversity training in the workplace? To increase profits only. To ensure compliance with the Equality Act 2010. To replace employment contracts. Correct answer: to ensure compliance with the Equality Act 2010. Training promotes non-discrimination and equal opportunity. What protection exists if an employee refuses unsafe work due to lack of proper training? Immediate dismissal. Potential legal protection under health and safety law. Loss of all rights. Correct answer: potential legal protection under health and safety law. Workers are protected from detriment in certain safety-related circumstances. Which regulation governs maximum weekly working hours that may include training time? Equality Act 2010. Working Time Regulations 1998. Consumer Rights Act 2015. Correct answer: Working Time Regulations 1998. Training time may count towards the 48-hour weekly limit. What must employers provide alongside training to ensure legal compliance? Clear supervision and instruction, free travel, personal loans. Correct answer: clear supervision and instruction. Proper supervision supports safe systems of work. What is off-the-job training in an apprenticeship? Unrelated hobby learning. Structured training separate from normal job duties. Unpaid weekend study only. Correct answer: structured training separate from normal job duties. Apprentices must receive formal off-the-job training. Under UK workplace education law, who may bring a claim if denied reasonable training adjustments? An employee with a disability. Failure to make reasonable adjustments may result in a discrimination claim. What is the role of workplace policies in education compliance? They explain procedures and standards employees must follow. Policies support legal compliance and clarity. Which sector is most likely to require safeguarding training? Education and care services. Safeguarding training protects children and vulnerable adults. What is the benefit of documenting employee training records? Evidence of compliance with UK employment law. Records demonstrate fulfillment of legal duties. What may happen if an employer fails to provide legally required training? Investigation, enforcement action, or tribunal claims. Non-compliance can lead to penalties. Which right allows employees to request changes to working patterns to support study? Statutory flexible working request. In workplace education compliance, what does competence mean? Having sufficient training, knowledge, and experience to perform a task safely. Which document may outline mandatory workplace training requirements, employee handbook, or contract terms? What is the purpose of refresher training in compliance programs? To maintain knowledge and update skills. Why is workplace education important for UK businesses? It supports legal compliance, safety, productivity, and professional standards.